Hi guys, it's Ricky, and I figured I'd speak about the 2 court videos that I posted in the last few weeks. The last video, the judge called me a complainer since I've pointed out how long the Commonwealth has had to drag this all out and done nothing to listen to any of my concerns or address any of the problems that I've spoken about. The judge threatened to have me held on a 20-day hold because I refused to do a competency hearing without being recorded. I don't want to speak to anyone that's involved with the court. I'm not going to speak to another lawyer unless it's recorded ever again. Trust is earned, and they've destroyed all of my confidence in their ability to do their jobs. I think they're all a bunch of liars and schemers, and they've done nothing to prove me otherwise up to this point. The first lawyer they assigned me, just a coincidence, happened to have a vested interest in keeping the abuse that was going on in my ex's son's group home quiet. How am I supposed to deal with something like that? I can't talk about problems because you know about problems. You don't want other people to know about problems. So this lawyer wouldn't help me investigate my case. Even though we got an investigator, he wouldn't send that investigator out to question anybody. Even got pissed off at me and jammed his finger in my face, telling me, oh, well, you know how to do my job, do it yourself. Then the next lawyer assigned to me tried to give me trial by surprise. Showed up, he never questioned any of my witnesses, didn't invite any of the witnesses to trial, and then wouldn't even let me speak to the judge. He ran in, had some kind of sneaky business, and then my trial was put off. And then I was told by people that work inside the court that they weren't going to let me talk about this abuse going on in these group homes. So it's obvious there's talk between these lawyers of what's going on because people heard about it and spoke to me about it, but nobody wants to say it out loud because everybody's afraid. And then what here? We got the next lawyer. I started keeping track of all this stuff. I started emailing lawyers, and then they still lied to me. Months later, I write an email in June, July, and then December, I finally get a response after I was told that this is a priority and needs to move forward, and I can't slow things down, but nobody does anything. And then the next lawyer I get mentions that maybe people are hiding this evidence. I asked for some police recordings from the day I was arrested. Why did they disappear? That first lawyer, Roger Banks, claimed to have obtained them and spoke about things that I said on them, but then he became concerned when the things that I spoke about to those police that day referenced whatever was going on in the group home that my ex's son was living in, and those other boys, and there was some abuse going on there. It was obvious these kids' behaviors had changed, but nobody listens, nobody cares. So I don't know what to do about this. Now I'm just going to wait for that lawyer that the judge assigned me. I'm doing everything that the courts have asked. I bend over backwards. I keep driving back and forth to Worcester, mostly to accomplish nothing. It can all be accomplished by Zoom. You don't even get to have full conversations with people before they interrupt you. They never finish answering any questions because I'm still confused about a lot of stuff. I asked lawyers plenty of questions. You can read my emails and nobody answers them. It's just all ignored. So I don't know what to do. Just be patient and wait it out and see. But that's it for now. Thanks for listening.